Good morning, everyone. I am Eliza Rose Indina, and today I will be discussing the production system of each crop, which is the coffee robusta and cabbage. First, I will be discussing the production system of the coffee robusta and to be followed by the production system of cabbage naman. So, coffee canifora, especially C. canifora var robusta, so predominantly cultivated that it is often simply termed Coffea robusta or commonly robusta coffee. It is a species of coffee plant that has its origin in central and western sub-Saharan Africa. It is a species of flowering plant in the family of Rubiaceae, though widely known as Coffea robusta. The plant is scientifically identified as Coffea canipura, which has two main varieties, the robusta and nganda. So, the characteristic of coffee robusta, it has a shallow root system and grows as a robust tree or shrub to about 10 meters tall. Robusta coffee is self-pruning whereby old and non-productive branches dry and fall of the tree. The tree does not have secondary branches and flowers irregularly, taking about 10 to 11 months for cherries to ripen depending on rainfall distribution and produces oval-shaped beans. So, in terms of variety, Robusta was the most produced type of coffee with 1.63 thousand metric tons or 58.7% share to the country's total coffee production during the period. So, diri sa Pilipinas, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or BARM was the top coffee producer for this quarter with 710.23 metric tons output or 25.6% share to the total coffee production here in the Philippines. So, the soil and land requirements. Robusta coffee can grow on different soil types, but for best root establishment and high yields, it requires a fertile, well-aerated, free-draining, slightly acidic, deep soil with reasonable humus content and a minimum depth of 1 to 1.5 meter in well-moist and 3 meter in drier areas. So, what is the ideal temperature range for Robusta coffee? So, ang ideal temperature niya is 20 to 38 degrees Celsius, then sa tolerance naman is 5 to 43 degrees Celsius. Then, the land preparation. The land should be cleared by removing weeds and necessary trees that cannot be used as shade. Newly opened area for planting should be intensively cleaned. So, in nursery management naman, Robusta coffee is a cross-pollinated plant, thus self-incompatible due to the natural form of cross-pollination. The seed collected from the plants will have a high level of heterozygosity, causing a great variation among the plants. The plants established from seed will be different in terms of shape, size, coffee bean sizes, and non-uniformity and ripening of fruits. So, mulching. So, need mag-mulching sa coffee plants. So, coffee plants should be mulched with a rice straw or other appropriate material to maintain the moisture of the soil. And fertilization naman, the soil should be fertilized by basal application using the following recommended nutrient composition. So, what soil is best for Robusta coffee? So, sa soil composition is loam, then the soil type is garden soil, then soil pH 6 to 6.5. So, and transplanting of seedlings. Planting of coffee seedlings should be done during the cloudy days in June through August during the wet season. Avoid planting seedlings when the conditions are windy or hot and dry or during the hottest time of the day. So before planting, the trees should be truly watered in the bag. So pag mag-transplant daw sa seedlings is dapat dili daw tung pinakainit na time of the day. So much better if buntag or hapon if kanang wala na jud siya init. So after ka mag-transplant is need mo siya i-watered sa bag para dali lang siya i-transplant. So that's all for coffee robusta, and then let us proceed to the cabbage production system. So cabbage is the most common member of the brassica family, which includes cali, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and etc. Cabbage is the one of the most popular vegetable regularly used. So in land preparation or tillage for both nursery soil beds and production field is done to provide good growing medium for easy and better crop establishment. In mature fertilizer, manure spread 8 to 10 tons per acre farm yard manure before final sowing to mix well. So in fertilizer, basal application or DAP 75 kg per acre. Avoid using DAP in acidic soil or any other recommended planting fertilizer. So top dressing CAN of 75 kg per hectare or 4 weeks after transplanting, 75 kg per hectare after 7 weeks. So climate, it is a temperature crop and perform well under cool temperature. However, cabbage varieties that are suitable for tropical climate can tolerate warm temperature are currently available in the market. So the soil requirement for cabbage. For optimal growth, cabbage thrives in depth, well-drained, loamy soil that is enriched with humus or organic matter. Loamy sand can also be suitable, but adequate irrigation is necessary. The ideal pH range for cabbage cultivation is 6.0 to 7.0, as extremely acidic soil is not conducive to its growth. A pH range of 5.6 to 7.3 is recommended to ensure a good yield. So, in water management naman sa cabbage, appropriate time, critical period of irrigation are before transplanting, during transplanting, and at the start of heading. Maintain field capacity using light irrigation throughout the growth duration of the crop. Water stress during its vegetative stage up to the last 2 weeks before harvest can significantly reduce yield and affects head quality. So, the nutritional importance of cabbage is cabbage is considered an important part of a well-balanced human diet. So makita man nato nga sa ginasagaw siya sa mga salad, like mga important source of vitamins A and C, minerals like calcium, phosphorus, protein, and carbohydrates. It is also a source of fiber in the diet. And that could be all. Thank you for listening, guys.